If there is no easy way to attack, then you have to use pure skill to get through. That is what Ronnie O'Sullivan did to win this match. This match took place at the 2019 Snooker Tour Championship. O'Sullivan was playing Judd Trump, and the score was 9-9. It came down to the final frame. Trump played first and scored 50 points, but then the first turning point of the match came. Trump played a disastrous kiss shot, leaving no red balls for an easy attack. He tried to go for a hard red at the top of the table, but sadly he missed it. O'Sullivan had a great chance to come to the table. His fans in the crowd went wild. After O'Sullivan potted the red at the top pocket, the cue ball ended up in a good spot to play onto the green. But the only reds he could go for next were the two at the bottom of the group. Fortunately, the cue ball's position supported a two-cushion line to connect to these two red balls. But the cue ball did not have enough power and ended up at a wide angle to the red. O'Sullivan had to use the rest to play the shot. Then came the second key moment of the match. As he played the red with the rest, O'Sullivan's clothing touched the yellow ball near the top cushion. That was a foul. The referee called the foul right away. O'Sullivan only scored 4 points this time and gave the chance back to his opponent. Maybe the chance came too quickly, and Trump was not ready to take it. He missed the red at the top left pocket again. O'Sullivan had another chance to play. Trump in 2019 was playing the best snooker of his career. He had just won the World Championship. He had also beaten O'Sullivan in the finals of the Masters and the Northern Ireland Open. He had taken 2 big titles away from O'Sullivan. After potting a red, O'Sullivan got onto the green again. This time, there were also many balls behind the cue ball, but O'Sullivan was much more careful this time. He tucked his shirt into his trousers before playing. The crowd found this funny. At this point, O'Sullivan was 46 points behind. There were enough points left on the table to win, but the black at the bottom was stuck against the cushion and could not be used. The pink was also near the cushion, so it was hard to get good position. So, no one knew who would win yet. O'Sullivan probably wanted the cue ball to go down the table to get on the pink for the middle pocket. But the cue ball did not get to where he wanted. It was angled upward instead, so he had to hit it hard to go all around the table. Somehow the pink went into the top left pocket by accident, and the cue ball ended up in a great spot to get onto the red. O'Sullivan potted the red and also knocked another red away from the cushion. By now it was clear that O'Sullivan could handle the pressure. He was very accurate when it mattered most. That is what makes a top player. After potting a red and getting onto the pink, the cue ball was angled downward. This made it very hard to get onto the last red. So O'Sullivan tried a very unusual shot. He used backspin to force the cue ball to get onto the red that was against the left cushion. This shot was really beautiful, but the cue ball had too much power, and O'Sullivan had to use the rest to attack next. In fact, O'Sullivan could have chosen to play defensively here, but that's not his style, so he chose to carry on the attack to the end. Then came the third key moment. O'Sullivan missed the red. Trump came to the table, potted the red, got onto the blue, potted the blue, and took a 25-point lead. There were 27 points left on the table. If he potted the yellow, he would be far ahead and almost certain to win. Then, without warning, the most important moment of the match arrived. To get position on the green, Trump played the yellow with power. Sadly, he missed it. The match was still up in the air. Luckily for him, the yellow ended up near the black at the bottom cushion. It did not leave an easy shot for O'Sullivan. When O'Sullivan came to the table, he played a very good safety shot. The snooker was not that hard, but playing it at that moment was enough to decide the match. Trump got out cleanly, but he left O'Sullivan a long pot. O'Sullivan showed why he is seen as one of the best. He did not hesitate. He potted the yellow easily and got perfect position on the green. The last colored balls were not hard to finish. After many twists and turns, O'Sullivan finally won this frame, ending his losing streak against Trump in the finals. In the final against Neil Robertson, he did not just win the title, he also made his 1,000th century break of his career. He became the first player in snooker history to reach 1,000 century breaks. He has played so many matches, but this was the first time I saw him this excited after winning a semifinal.